As parents, we all strive to do what's best for our kids. But are we aware of how our behavior affects their mental health? Today we delve into this sensitive subject. It's time to gain a deeper understanding and empower our children towards better mental health. Let's begin. Number 1. Ignoring emotional signals. When parents unintentionally brush off or downplay their child's emotional signals, it can feel like a cry for help is falling on deaf ears. The weight of unacknowledged emotions can be especially burdensome for someone battling depression. It's akin to trying to navigate a stormy sea without a compass. In such situations, children may feel isolated and invalidated, with their inner turmoil left unattended. But it doesn't have to be this way. By fostering a space of open communication, parents can change the narrative. A simple, "I'm here for you, talk to me," can be the lifeboat in that sea of emotions. Encouraging them to express themselves without judgment not only validates their feelings, but also strengthens the bond of trust between parent and child. It's a powerful foundation upon which healthy emotional processing can take place. Number 2. Invalidated feelings. Stop overreacting, or "you're just being dramatic." These dismissive phrases can feel like daggers to someone grappling with depression. It's like being told that their pain is imagined or inconsequential. Such invalidation only deepens the sense of isolation and reinforces the notion that their emotions aren't worthy of attention. However, it's vital for parents to realize that every feeling, no matter how intense or fleeting, is valid. Instead of negating their emotions, try acknowledging them. Say, "I see that you're going through a tough time. I'm here to support you." This simple change can work wonders in reaffirming that their feelings matter and that they are not alone in their struggles. Number 3. Over-focusing on achievements. While parents often push their children to excel, an excessive emphasis on achievements can sometimes lead to unintended consequences. For someone battling depression, this pressure can feel like an insurmountable mountain, looming larger with each passing day. The desire to meet these expectations can be both emotionally and physically draining. It's important for parents to recognize that their child's worth isn't solely tied to their accomplishments. Instead of fixating on outcomes, applaud their effort and determination. Praise their resilience in the face of adversity, irrespective of the final result. This shift in focus can foster a sense of self-worth that isn't contingent on external validation, which is particularly crucial for those navigating the complex terrain of depression. Number 4. Comparing to others. This one hits hard, doesn't it? Constantly measuring your worth against someone else's achievements can lead to a persistent feeling of inadequacy. Remember, we all have our own unique paths, strengths, and areas of growth. Comparisons often disregard the individual journey that each of us is on. Instead, let's concentrate on celebrating individual progress. Recognize and applaud accomplishments, irrespective of what anyone else is doing. Number 5. Dismissing mental health. Sometimes mental health can be swept under the rug, leading to feelings of isolation and inadequacy. It's as if acknowledging the struggle is seen as a sign of weakness. However, acknowledging and addressing mental health is a powerful act of self-love and strength. When parents dismiss the importance of their mental health, it can unintentionally communicate that your well-being isn't a priority. Remember, it's okay to ask for help and to seek support when needed. Taking care of your mental health is not only a personal responsibility, but also a vital aspect of living a fulfilling life. So let's break the stigma and openly acknowledge the importance of mental well-being, both for ourselves and for those we care about. Number 6. Imposing unrealistic expectations. The weight of unrealistic expectations can feel suffocating. It's like carrying a load that was never meant for you. When parents set the bar impossibly high, it can lead to a constant sense of falling short. This can be particularly damaging to mental health, as it fosters a mindset of perpetual disappointment. Instead, let's encourage a more compassionate approach. Embrace the idea that it's okay to make mistakes and that imperfection is part of the human experience. By fostering an environment that celebrates effort and growth rather than flawless execution, we allow room for genuine self-discovery and progress, both for you and your child. Number 7. Inadequate communication. Communication is the cornerstone of any healthy relationship, and the parent-child dynamic is no exception. When conversations are limited, surface level, or strained, it creates a chasm that can breed misunderstanding and emotional distance. To bridge this gap, let's make an intentional effort to truly listen. Create spaces where open, honest dialogue is not only welcomed, but also celebrated. By doing so, we provide a foundation for understanding, connection, and mutual growth. Number 8. Neglecting self-care. Parents often put their children's needs before their own, but it's important to remember that neglecting self-care can have far-reaching consequences. It's like trying to pour from an empty cup. Eventually, there's nothing left to give. When parents don't prioritize their own well-being, it can inadvertently communicate that self-sacrifice is the only path to love and care. So, let's advocate for a balanced approach. Show your child that taking care of yourself is not selfish, but rather a necessary foundation for being able to care for others effectively. By modeling self-care practices, you're teaching them the invaluable lesson of valuing their own physical, mental, and emotional health. Number 9. Neglecting boundaries. Respecting personal space and boundaries is a crucial aspect of any healthy relationship, including the one between parents and children. When boundaries are disregarded, it creates a sense of intrusion and a feeling of not being respected. To cultivate a harmonious dynamic, let's engage in open discussions about boundaries. Encourage your child to express their needs and preferences and validate their rights to set limits. This fosters a sense of agency and autonomy, which are essential for personal growth and well-being. Keep in mind, boundaries are not barriers to love, they're safeguards for mutual respect and understanding. Number 10. Minimizing achievements. Brushing off accomplishments, whether big or small, can feel like a deflating experience. When parents don't acknowledge their child's achievements, it sends a message that their efforts aren't valued or recognized. This can lead to feelings of unworthiness and a loss of motivation. Instead, let's celebrate every milestone, no matter how modest it may seem. By acknowledging their achievements, you're instilling a sense of pride and self-worth. This positive reinforcement fuels motivation and encourages a healthy sense of accomplishment. Number 11. Using guilt as a tool. Guilt can be a powerful, albeit destructive tool in parenting. It's like building a bridge with fragile foundations. Using guilt as a means of influence can create a toxic atmosphere of emotional manipulation. This can lead to strained relationships and a sense of resentment. So, let's strive for open and honest communication, even when it's difficult. Encourage your child to express themselves freely and be receptive to their thoughts and feelings. This fosters an environment of trust and understanding where emotions can be navigated with compassion and respect. Number 12. Failure to acknowledge mistakes. Parents, like everyone else, are prone to making mistakes. But when parents fail to acknowledge their own errors, it's like trying to mend a broken vase without acknowledging the cracks. This can create a sense of confusion and a lack of accountability. By admitting when you're wrong, you're not only modeling humility but also teaching the invaluable lesson that making mistakes is a natural part of being human. It fosters an environment where honesty and growth are valued, setting a powerful example for your child. Number 13. Lack of emotional expression. A lack of emotional expression can lead to a sense of isolation and an inability to navigate one's own feelings. Encourage open conversations about emotions. Create a safe space where your child feels comfortable sharing their joys, fears, and everything in between. By showing that it's okay to feel deeply and express those feelings, you're nurturing their emotional intelligence and providing them with a valuable tool for navigating the complexities of life. Number 14. Dismissing their interests. A lack of interest in your child's passion can be like closing the door to a world they hold dear. It sends a message that their unique interests aren't valued or understood. Try to take the time to engage with them about their hobbies and pursuits. Show genuine curiosity and support, even if the subject matter is unfamiliar to you. This not only deepens your bond, but also communicates that their interests matter. Number 15. Neglecting quality time. In the whirlwind of daily life, quality time can often take a back seat. It's like missing the beauty of a sunset because you're too busy looking at your watch. When moments of genuine connection are scarce, it can lead to feelings of being overlooked and undervalued. Make a conscious effort to create spaces for meaningful interactions. Engage in activities you both enjoy, or simply spend quiet moments together. Quality time reinforces the message that your child is cherished and that their presence in your life is deeply valued. It forms the foundation of a strong, enduring relationship built on trust, love, and mutual respect. Having explored the effects of parental behavior on depression, are you ready for more insights? Learn the secrets only people with high emotional intelligence know, or find out about the 10 types of depression. As always, thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.